they killed Jesus again.
Yeah. So we had a oopsie whoopsie by the first try. Hello and welcome to the Lots of Little Knowledge podcast.
Welcome. We had little technical difficulties.
Yeah.
But we're back.
We were only 20 minutes in. But then I explain you dear listeners and dear viewers next time about my great vacation in Italy.
Yes.
And my experiences there.
Mm-hmm.
Like Italian maxing next time for you guys. But I was there and it was not. I tried to do a digital detox.
Yes,
I really tried it, but it's not possible because Trump is messing with the Pope.
Yeah.
He took away $11 million from children from a charity. This cruel bastard. And also, I saw a lot of Palestine flags. And even if you try to be, I'm not political, so you can't ignore that. That's the real world. It's not like the Stoptober world where, Hassan did that and he never did that. And then they're like, that's real life, not what is outside, because they had to leave their homes for that.
But yeah, talking about Palestine, there has been things happening.
What is going on
What's going on in the Holy Land? We have this from Al Jazeera. There we go.
Israeli Jews arrested for...
Yeah, Israeli police arrest Orthodox Jews for tearing down Israel flag.
Hey, he did nothing wrong. Free my homie.
They used those long poles to tear down the Israel flags.
But I thought every Jew loves Israel, according to some media and some politicians. Like, they care only about Israel.
Yeah.
I think it was not true. And why are they doing that? To give you quick the reason for that, the Orthodox Jews, some of them, believe Israel, the Jews shouldn't have a state until the Messiah comes back, and then they have a state. That's the religious reason why they don't want it. And the other reason is they don't want their name to be used to do the worst things.
Yeah.
Like to do
genocide.
Yeah, they're in the end they are religious, but they're also like just human.
Yeah.
And I learned anti-Zionism from Norman Finkelstein, a Jewish guy. I thought I would love them, but you can use religion for bad things. We know that, but you can use it also for good things.
Of course.
Like the Pope, Matthew 5:9. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God. But most of the time in America, you use it only for bad things, that they use religion for war.
Didn't the Pope himself say that?
Yeah, because it's in the Bible. I did a research. I searched a Catholic Bible, so that we have, the right
for the Catholics.
Yeah, we want to have our flag state. But we are yapping here, and they're doing stuff and getting arrested.
Yes, and this is even better. Ultra-Orthodox Jewish protesters burn Israeli flags.
I mean, that would be... We have laws against burning flags in Austria.
Yes.
But they... What? Jewish men with a Palestine flag? What? That's the reason why they Zionists hate them. Because they are... because Zionists say, they say all the Jews want is Israel and they love Israel. Yes. And there are a few guys that say, not in my name, free Palestine. We're glad today, after
שהיום הוקמה המדינה הזאת, שאנחנו מתאבלים, אנחנו צמים, אנחנו הולכים ברחובות עם סג ואפר, ואנחנו מייחלים ומתפעלים לביטולה המהירה של המדינה.
Yeah, free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
And they are great people, like, because it's easy here to yap, but then do things and get hurt or get killed.
Yeah,
that's the other thing.
And everything.
That's the reason I think everybody should speak up, because what will happen? Like, I lost my job. Okay, we have to.
You'll find a new.
I understand that argument, because finding a job in this economy, because Trump and Netanyahu did that. But because all of them, it's because they started the war. Iran didn't attack, and we have a hard time because of them. And great people that they staying helping the Palestinians and making propaganda against the what's the name, against the apartheid system.
Yes,
great people.
They're doing great work.
Yeah, and to Lebanon, Lebanon is Israel is there. There is a ceasefire, or Israel break it all the time.
I mean,
and they killed a lot of people, hundreds of people, displaced people.
They killed Jesus again.
Yeah, and they said sorry. And the thing is, that's not from a whistleblower. They posted this by themselves.
They posted this themselves.
Yeah.
An Israeli soldier who destroyed a statue of Jesus with a sledgehammer and another who photographed the incident have been removed from combat duty and sentenced to 30 days in military detention.
Oh no, they're getting
no, killing people fine, but destroying Jesus, we will tell you why they did that.
May be reprimanded. The Israeli army was quick to announce the punishment after an uproar over what happened in Debil village in southern Lebanon. In a post on social media, it says a replacement cross has already been installed. But if we look at the picture, the apology will start to look disingenuous. The new cross is Orthodox, and Debil is Maronite Catholic, one of 55 southern Lebanese villages still under Israel's military occupation.
What? I thought all Christians want that the rapture is happening.
No.
What? Only the people in America, like the Christian evangelicals there.
The crazy ones.
Yeah.
Israeli officials were quick to condemn the vandalism, framing it as an isolated incident.
As an isolated incident.
They bombed churches, they bombed mosques, they killed Christians.
And they're like, oh, it's an isolated incident. Don't worry about it. Great. Fucking piece of shit.
But they have to apologize.
Much international support for Israel comes from Christians.
Be quiet, please. Hitler is speaking.
Leaders and communities.
The Führer is speaking.
But Israel's army has a history of targeting holy sites and violating.
What? I heard that the first time.
During its genocide in Gaza, Israel bombarded hundreds of mosques and all 3 of its churches. Among them,
there are 3 churches in Gaza.
There was 3 churches.
Yeah, and they bombed all of them.
Oh. Cases, the military and members of the public.
Back in the day, you needed a whistleblower to have that information. Now they're posting that on Twitter.
They're posting it themselves. Like, you don't even have to ask them to send it to you. They're just like, here you go.
Yeah, we'll have death and destruction.
Yeah.
These people are cheering in support of 5 Israeli soldiers charged with sexually abusing a Palestinian held in an Israeli military detention facility. The charges were later dropped, even though the assault was captured on video, and the soldiers were allowed to return to active service.
Like, show your face, you pussy.
Yeah, of course they're not gonna show their faces.
Like ICE agents, they do the bad things and they're like, don't show their faces, because in Israel nothing will happen to them.
Yeah.
But if they leave for vacation, then they're not welcomed, and
they forget that Israel is a tiny place.
Tiny. You do the Israel.
No, I'm not saying Israel, little baby country
like New Jersey.
No. Israel, I mean, Israel is tiny in the sense of, like, it's actually small.
Yeah.
If you are someone like this, who wants to keep living their life, you literally have to cover your face.
Yeah.
Because your own country is not big enough for you to live there for the rest of your life.
And the people will ask questions like they asked the Nazis. They will say, what you did between October 7 and after that? What you know
what did your family do in the years between 48 and 2023?
Yeah, they will ask that question, and that's the reason a lot of places around the world say no Israeli tourists.
Yeah.
Like, not everybody did bad things there, But they also treated the Germans after that Second World War like, you are from Germany, yeah, fuck off.
I mean,
no beer for Nazis.
Yeah, they deserved it. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You were lucky enough to survive everything, but that also means that your hands are not clean.
Yeah. And
if you went through that whole system and you survived it, then you cannot have clean hands. It's impossible.
Yeah, and the Nazis didn't. There was no internet back then, but they didn't say, "You look, we did everything bad." Like everybody know, but they don't.
They didn't say it.
Yeah, because
it was just not talked about.
They know that the camps was there and so on, but they didn't make a 24-hour live stream from the camps. But they're doing that in Israel, and it's easy to find. And that's the reason why the pro-Israel lobby and the corporate news have a problem to framing. They can't do that. So, yeah.
When it comes to the Israeli army, it's rarely about the offense. It's about the documentation, and even more precisely, the PR nightmare. Many officials around the world condemned the desecration of the cross. But its attacks against Palestinians do not often spark that level of outrage, even when proof exists.
In Israel, it seems you can escape prosecution for bombing a church, committing a war crime, destroying private property, or assaulting a detainee on camera. But film yourself smashing a cross, and it would appear you will be held accountable.
Yeah, and the thing is, the Catholics don't believe in this end times theory. The Orthodox also don't believe it. Like, we are not part of the Christian faith, but correct us. The only people who believe that are the Christian evangelicals, who are like the 90% of the Zionists are Christians. And they're supporting them like for religious reasons, but they are also aware, like they have a big base in America, but they're also aware that they lost the culture war.
Yeah.
Because they are maniacs, like a death cult. And that's the reason why they invest in Africa and bring these bad ideas to Africa and other parts of it.
They want to move Israel to Uganda.
Yeah.
Again.
The evangelicals, like the Uganda is a death penalty for the for homosexuals, and the evangelicals had the part to lobby the government that they should do that.
Yeah.
Because they know they're lost in America, and that's the reason why Israel is acting like that. Because in a few years, without United States, Germany, and other former colonial,
Israel will not be allowed to continue existing.
They wouldn't have weapons. They wouldn't have they produce few things, but it's not enough to maintain the system and maintain the genocide. And 3 years is a long time for some people, but 3 years is for political change nothing.
For history, 3 years is nothing.
Like people, Noam Finkelstein talks about Israel and how bad it is, I don't know, since 50 years.
Yeah, for a long time.
And then in a short time, it's like everybody loves Israel. And then 3 years later, like nobody says it's great, or even the people who like Israel, they say, "Oh, I'm not sure with that genocide," and so on. Like even the liberal, like even some Zionists have to backtrack, and that's the reason AIPAC can't win. And that's the reason you have like other lobbies like J Street and so on. Like, tell us all the lobbies, okay?
Yeah, it's just the rebranding, basically. It's nothing else.
I mean, it's another lobby, but like it's like the example, 99% Hitler and 100% Hitler. And Israel, tiny nation, affects everybody.